Hey guys, so I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come on and then we're going to start chatting. Hey. Hey. Hi people, let's just wait for a few more people to come on and then we're going to start chatting. My time here is short. I want to cut it off at 30 minutes exact. So let's see. Don't mind my hair. Hi. I look a hot mess, but don't mind that. Hopefully we'll be able to have rectify this by the end of the chat. But this is how I've been. Okay, so I've been rocking my hair in these two braids for pretty much the entire week, but I've not been wearing them out. I only wore them out today. I've been wearing them under some head wraps. So I've been wrapping my hair this entire week, and I've been loving that. Putting my hair away has been fun. I've been really, really busy at work. So not having to comb my hair has been really good. But I need to take these off because it rained today, and so all of my freezes came out. Or maybe I can just wrap it tomorrow again. Who knows? But I guess anybody else who joins in can follow through. Let's start. Let's chat. We have limited time here. So hi again, guys. Welcome to my channel. As I mentioned, I've been really busy at work, so I haven't had time to edit any videos, although I have some footage for you guys, including a vlog. So I've been listening to you guys. But I still wanted to touch base with you, and I still wanted to chat with you. So here I am. So today we'll be speaking about my holy grails for the first 3 quarters of the year. We are into the final. Are we? October, November. Yeah, we are into the final quarter of the year. The year flew by. Let me know if you think that the year flew by. And have you achieved any of your goals? We need to be talking about our goals soon, guys. But let me not be distracted. We are soon in the 4th quarter of the year, so I kind of have an idea as to which products I really, really loved throughout 2019, which products will be going with me into 2020, God willing. It's just so surreal saying 2020. I never thought that 2020 would be a reality. So yes, let's get into my products. Some are new, some are old. A lot of them I've mentioned before on this channel. Lovely that you got time to breathe, even if you didn't reach all of your goals. I don't think I've reached all of my goals either, especially my goals regarding my online platforms, but I definitely thought I made some strides and I am moving towards better. So I'm happy about that. So yes, some of the products are new and some of them are older ones that I have mentioned a million times before, but I just wanted to reiterate my love for them. So I'll start with cleansing. You guys, I recently bought this, you'll see that a little better. This Dr. Bronner's 32 fluid ounce pure castor soap. If you are an OG naturalista, then this was the ish back in the day. So when everybody was doing all natural regimens, Dr. Bronner's castor soap, African black soap, and bentonite clay were the holy grails. I haven't used this in a while. Before, the peppermint one used to be all the rage. And I got to a health store in Trinidad called Fresh Organics in Maraval, if you're in Trinidad. And I saw this and I had to pick it up. And this has been one of my best purchases for the year. I have been using it non-stop for everything since I bought it. I bought it this month, but I've been using it non-stop for everything. To bathe, to wash my hair, to wash my face, to wash my makeup brushes, because it's really an all-rounded product. All of these words that you see here are uses of the Castile soap. So I really, really, really love this for my hair. Although it's natural, it's not stripping. It cleans your hair. You can feel that your hair is clean, but it still leaves your hair very soft. It has that softness to it. Thoroughly love this. So this is definitely on my holy grail. Definitely going to stick with me through 2020. And as you can see, a little goes a long way because I've been using it for everything like I mentioned, and I still have this much left. So one of my favorites. Have you ever used Castile soap before? No, it doesn't strip hair, girl. It doesn't. It leaves your hair really soft. No kidding. I was really surprised as to how soft it left my hair. So I'm just walking you through what I used for my last couple of wash days, and I really, really enjoyed it. My hair was really soft. So yes, that's that. And then I used y'all know this is Bay. Y'all know this is Bay. This is my holy grail conditioner, my favorite conditioner. At this point, I think Herbal Essences needs to pay sis for the number of people I put onto this conditioner. Yes, I think I deserve it. What do you think? I think I deserve the payment. So this is the Herbal Essences Hello Hydration conditioner, sorry. And I really, really love this conditioner. This conditioner is the absolute holy grail. If there were levels to holy grail, it would be on the top. And I started using this conditioner in the early stages of my natural hair journey, which is 1,000 years ago. More like 8 years ago. 8 years ago, and then they discontinued it. And then they brought in other formulae, really. So I was very disappointed when they discontinued it, but they brought it back. And it works just as great, has great sleep. So if you are in the type 4 end of the spectrum, oh yes, sister girl, yes. Do you love it? Let me know if it's working for you. So if you're in the type 4 end of the spectrum, then this is Bay. It is a must-have. You should have this on hand. This is the conditioner that I can depend on. I try other conditioners, I try products, but this is Bay, the ultimate Bay. Then, my other Bay. Yes, girl, the sleep is real. I really love this conditioner. Really love it. My other Bay is a local Trinidadian product, and this is the Mixtress J Cosmetics Irish Moss Leave-In Conditioner. Love this. I've mentioned it as well. I've been mentioning it. This really is the only conditioner I've been using with consistency for 2019. You guys, I want you to get your hands on this. So the giveaway winner that I have yet to announce, you guys have been really busy, so forgive me. I will announce the giveaway winner tomorrow, God willing, on the community tab. So look out for the giveaway winner. And if you did not know that there was a giveaway, it means that you're not watching all of my videos, or you're not watching my videos to the end. So you guys need to watch my videos to the end, because I want persons to win the giveaways authentically. I don't want persons who just heard I have a giveaway to come on and get the giveaways that I'm giving. My diehards, my true tribe is who I want to get the stuff that I'm giving away. So yes, I'll announce the giveaway winner tomorrow, God willing, because I have not done the random selection. Entries have been closed. So if you did not qualify, then look out for the next one. But this is one of the products in the giveaway, and I thoroughly love this product. Actually, the first time I heard about this product, a fellow natural hair YouTuber who has her roots in Trinidad, but she lives in the Netherlands, I believe, Asha Downs, she goes by Naturally High Hair. She mentioned this product, and she did a giveaway quite a few years ago. I finally got my hands on it thanks to Giselle, who is the owner of Mixtress J. You guys cannot go wrong with this product. So this is definitely a holy grail. I put all my family onto it. So yes. If you're in Trinidad, you can find it at Pennywise Cosmetics, and they've changed the packaging. Then, you guys, I know everybody was canceling Eco Styler a few months ago, but I am sticking with Eco Styler. Eco Styler, no go, no way. Okay. I love Eco Styler gel. It is the gel that I find that I can rely on. It doesn't have alcohol, which means that it will not dry my hair out too much, which can cause breakage. It gives me great definition. It behaves well with a lot of products, many products. I don't have any trouble with it. And I started out using the olive oil one, but my favorite is now the argan oil one. But I have both on hand. Are you still using Eco Styler gel? Or have you canceled Eco Styler because you heard it had carcinogenic ingredients? That's for another show, eh? That whole Eco Styler is causing cancer type thing. There are so many things that are higher on the carcinogenic level list than the one ingredient that one YouTuber sensationalized. So, I mean, everything has its pros and its cons. I'm not telling you to use Eco Styler gel, especially if you're moving away from using processed stuff and processed ingredients to a more natural lifestyle. If that is your reason, then fine. But if you're just in the whole panic about Eco Styler gel causing cancer and having carcinogenic ingredients, then I would advise you to do your research. Okay. Oh, I've never used the hemp gel in Eco Styler. I used the flaxseed one recently, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Because it felt just like water on my hair. That's the one Eco Styler gel I did not like. The flaxseed one. Horrible. Maybe I'll try the hemp one. But with my experience with the flaxseed one, I'm afraid to try anything new. Girl, I can't give up that Eco Styler gel, Tasha, because it works. It works. One of the gels that really, get things together. Gets these kinkies laid. There's a time for everything under the sun. When I want a little nice laying, I go to Eco Styler. Then, one of my holy grail stylers, which is pretty much done and has me really sad. If you are St. Lucian, you probably know the term doing tibush. So when something comes to the end, you may start to use it a little by a little. That is what is tibush, and that is what I've been doing with this thing. I need to get a couple. I need to order a couple because this is the one styler I can depend on for sure. If I know I want great definition in my braid out and my twist out, especially if my hair has been stretched, then I know that this Camille Rose Naturals Almond Dry Twisting Butter is the truth. It won't fail me. It's not Jesus, but it won't fail me. So, have you ever tried this product? I know some of the products that I mentioned tend to be on the higher end of things. And I really don't like to do that because I know a lot of my persons who watch my channel are a little on the conservative side financially, which I am as well. But the truth is, guys, I found that sometimes products with natural ingredients work better than products with synthetic ingredients. Yes, it's not super heavy. It makes your hair feel very moisturized, and you know you're going to get some definition. And that is not a reality for a lot of other styling products. I tend to not like drugstore styling products. So you've seen I've done a few drugstore brand reviews like African Pride, the new line that they came out with that was all the rage. I have also tried, that video never made it, but I also tried the Cream of Nature new line. I'm going to try to redo that video because I did not like the footage, and I'm going to share it with you guys so that you know what I think about the products. But I didn't like many of the products on the African Pride line, as my video would tell you if you watched it. The shampoo I liked a lot, but that was about it for me. So I tend to find that products with more natural ingredients are my cup of tea, and they tend to be a little more expensive. So on to my final holy Grail, like on the top of the list. This tangle-free hairbrush has revolutionized how I handle my hair, and it really revived my passion for hair care and for playing with my hair. This thing is big. Like this really detangles my hair, and not just detangles my hair because my hair always used to be detangled. I used to think that detangled only, but this detangles my hair in 10 minutes tops, and I love it. It works well on wet hair. It works well on dry hair that I have spritzed. I do not handle my hair when it's fully dry. I always tell you guys that. So I really, really love this, and it was really cheap. So if you find this, try it. You cannot go wrong. As I mentioned in my review, did you watch my review? The only downside is the handle when your hand is wet. Yes, girl. I'm so happy when y'all agree with what I'm saying because you know, authenticity is part of my brand. Love that you love this. This works really, really, really well. I love it. And I have not seen any breakage. I have some breakage in the middle of my hair. You're not going to see it. Like I have some shorter pieces. Okay, you can see it probably right here, but it's not because of this brush. That is a common occurrence if you keep patting your hair the same way. So for the last year and a half, I've been patting my hair in this middle part. I don't know what is wrong with me. So much so that my hair naturally reverts to this middle part, even when I detangle it outside of that part. So I need to stop patting my hair in the same places all the time because that usually causes some weakness. It causes a line of demarcation and it causes some breakage. So if you're having breakage in random areas of your hair, that may be one of the reasons. If you've been with me from the inception, that was one of my first videos before I had any good quality video and any good quality audio. I did a video on 5 things that can be causing breakage, and that is one of the things that I know for sure causes breakage. If you continue to pat your hair in the same places all the time. So if you always pat your hair on the side, on this side, you're going to see some breakage and some thinning there. So be mindful of that and always try to change your paths. So I need to listen to myself. So I have a tiny bit of breakage. It does not scare me because I know that I can nurture my hair back to life and it's not horrible. But I don't want to continue with it and continue with that bad habit. Also, something that can cause that kind of breakage is when you do not do clean pats. So if you pat your hand with your if you pat your hair with your hand, with your fingers, and let's say you have 4 sections and you have pats in the 4 sections, but the pats are not clean, so you're pulling piece from one section to pull in the other one because it's crossed over and cause some breaking as well. So yes. So now I only have 2 products that I want to speak about that are new to me. So they're not part of my Holy Grail list. This is the end of my Holy Grail list. And I've mentioned most of these products to you guys. These 2 new products, I will tell you what my thoughts are on them. So I saw this Aftergy Shea Pro Leave-In Moisturizer. And it says it imparts elasticity and softness and it protects against frizz. And you guys know that one of my holy grail deep conditioners is the Aftergy Prolific Texture Treatment. If you have not gotten your hands on that treatment, honey child, run to the store. Now, I can't find that treatment in Trinidad, unfortunately, which is why it's not in my holy grail list. And the last time that I was in St. Lucia, I could not find it in the stores either. So I'm just hoping that it was me who caused the stir in St. Lucia, and that's why I couldn't find it. I don't want to think that it was discontinued or that Diamond Girl stopped bringing in the product, because this is such a great product, especially that is the one drugstore product that I can vouch for and say I love, and I would recommend to everybody. It is drugstore, it is cheap, but it's very effective. It's an elasticity treatment. It has both moisturizing ingredients and strengthening ingredients. You cannot go wrong with that product. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, let's go. Let me try this Akaji product that I had never seen before. I think it's a newer product. And I tried it. It has a less perfumey scent than the deep conditioner. The deep conditioner can take some getting used to with regards to the scent. It actually has a pleasant enough scent. And it feels moisturizing when you put it on your hair. So when I first used it, I thought that I would be in love with it and that I would have used it out completely. To have joined the Holy Grail list. What I have found though is that it starts out very moisturizing, but when you style your hair, after you've styled your hair and you take down your hair later, it's not moisturizing. So it has the illusion of giving moisture, but it's not moisture that is sustained. Now, I want to say that with a pinch of salt because it means that this product will work very well for looser textures. But for this type 4 girl, it is not sufficient on its own. So it's a nice introductory product. So if you're doing the lock method or the LCO method for sure, then this is a nice base, a nice cream, the C. But apart from that, it would not suffice for somebody in the type 4 end of the spectrum. So I like it, it's okay, but it's not my holy grail. I don't love it. Hey, Tabby. Oh, I remember you from the meet and greet that I did in St. Lucia. Hey, girl. So that's my take on that. And then I recently bought this product, which is the As I Am Long and Deluxe Pomegranate and Passion Fruit Grow Wash. Now, I would have done a review on the coconut wash eons ago. So I saw this one at Pennywise, and of course, I wanted to pick it up to let you guys know what I think. I've been using it. What I like about these products is that they're really large in size. They're 16 ounces, and the price is good. So I've been using it a lot, and I still have a great bit. I still have more than half, right? So that's one of the things that I'm pleased about. The smell is beautiful. Love the scent. Oh, let me stop. Don't forget to give me a little like, guys, so that persons will be drawn to the video and that we can grow our family, so that these brands can send me the products. So I can tell you what I think for free. Okay? So, anyways, back to regular programming. So, the scent is really, really nice, right? And it feels really nice to the touch when you're using it. It's very silky. It feels like it has a lot of slip. When you put it on your scalp, it slides by. So it gives the illusion of cleansing, but being very moisturizing, which is what a co-wash does. But what I have found with this co-wash, as opposed to the coconut co-wash, is this one leaves my hair very, very dry. I almost want to say stripped. When you apply it, it does not feel like that. It feels very silky, very slippery, like a true conditioner. But this removes all the oils from your hair. So I wouldn't say to use this as you would a typical co-wash. I would say use this every other day. And you can use your conditioner if you like to co-wash. I'm not a co-wash girl, but I wanted to try this for the days like tomorrow morning, where I'll be taking this out in my hair and washing and wetting my hair in the morning and doing probably a wash and go, a quick wet style. But this is very stripping, so I would say to use it, sparingly. And I would also recommend that if you're using this co-wash, that you should use your conditioner with it, which defeats the purpose of a co-wash. So I would not necessarily recommend this product. Okay. Unless you use gel every day and you like to wet your hair and wash out your hair every day, then I would not recommend this product. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I have one last product on the Holy Grail list, and we are doing well with time. And that is a local product to Trinidad. Now, the owner of the brand sent me this product, but she actually did not ask me to make any video about the product, so not being paid. And you guys, by now, you should know that I don't lie. Sis does not lie. Okay. So the name of this oil is Caribbean Girls Hair Oil. It has very little information on the labeling. I think that the labeling can be a little more extensive. It simply says that the uses are hot oil treatment, deep conditioning, or everyday use. And it simply says what the ingredients are. Organic, cold pressed, unprocessed oils. And it says it has avocado oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil, lavender oil, and honey. Now, the honey took me by surprise in this product. As you guys know, I have a little background in mixing, a little kitchen mixologist background. So I typically don't buy oils, and I typically don't rave about oils from other brands. You've never seen me talk about an oil, to be honest. And when I received this product, I thought it would be the typical response. I would be like, okay, it's an oil, nothing to rave about. I can mix my oils at my home. But guys, I was quite surprised. I really, really like this oil. Really, really like this oil. True talk, no lie. Love it. I love the consistency. When I first opened it, I took the scent and I was like, huh? Like, why did this girl send me this oil? This smells very local. And I still feel the same way about the scent. It has a little grandmotherly scent of lavender, lavender rouge, like my grandmother used to say. But it works really well. And I don't know my edges look a little better. But my edges are genetically less dense than the rest of my hair. But I also lessen the density when I try to be like other people and be brushing my edges all the time. Don't do it. So I need to be working on my edges. So I've been using this to massage my edges, and I've seen an improvement in my edges. Now, I cannot credit all of the improvement to the oil, because if you massage your edges with your dry hand, your edges will grow back. Simply because when you massage, you are really stimulating your hair follicles and you're stimulating the blood, the blood vessels. So it's sending blood with nutrients to that area. And so the hair strand is feeding on these nutrients, and it's, pushing out some hair, unless you've permanently damaged your follicles. But oils do help, and certain oils do have the capacity to stimulate your follicles a little more. So I do want to say that I've seen some results using this oil, and I really do love the consistency of the oil. It's not super greasy, which I love, although it has heavy oils like castor oil, which I tend to not like at all. It makes my hair very dry. What people say about coconut oil, I say about castor oil. Castor oil makes my hair very weedy, very dry, and it tints my hair this ugly brown color that hair that has been sun damaged usually has. But this has castor oil in it, and I really like it. So if you are in Trinidad, or if you want to order, I'm sure she ships. Her Instagram is Caribbean_girl_hair_oil. So speaking of local brands, so these are all my products that I want to talk about. And we have a few more minutes that I want to chat about some things. Two things in particular. Speaking of local brands, what do you think about purchasing from local brands from the other islands? I tend to think that local brands need to work on their marketing a little bit more and work on their accessibility. I know that it's difficult to start up, and I know that we do not have access to as many resources, and that shipping can be expensive for a local brand that is based in the Caribbean. But what do you guys think? Would you try to buy from a local brand from another island? I know that when I think about it, I think it's too much of a hassle in my mind. But I really think that we should support local as Caribbean people, because our people have the same skill sets, if not better skill sets, when creating products as persons in America. I do agree that our people can work on their packaging because packaging really does sell you. But I think we should buy local, really, and support our own economies. Um, so yes, that's one thing that I wanted to touch on. But what do you guys do? Do you order from other local brands? What do you do? I can't lie, I've never really ordered from a local brand. I may buy from a local brand when I'm in the land that the brand is based in, but I've never ordered from a local brand. I need to change that because I do order from Camille Rose Naturals and Aliki Naturals and all of these other brands. Nothing wrong with that. They are black women and I want to support them, but I also need to buy local. But on to my last little tidbit for the night before I say my goodbyes, because I need to go and wet my hair and probably deep condition it, although it's 9:30 and I have a lot of work to do. But it is tomorrow, God willing, October 10th, is recognized as World Mental Health Day. And the topic that is being promoted, the topic that they want to bring awareness to is suicide prevention. So this has taken a whole other turn. Sorry for the abrupt turn, guys. But there needs to be more than hair chats here. So, yes, girl. I actually haven't even purchased from my crown of curls. I need to support my sister because that's my girl. But yes, as I was saying, it's World Mental Health Day tomorrow, God willing, and the theme that they're using is suicide prevention. And I think as a Caribbean community, we've been seeing a lot more cases of suicidal attempts, suicidal ideations in our schools, amongst our young people, and even adults. So I just wanted to touch on it for 2 minutes, literally, and just encourage you to be vigilant. That's what I want to say. I typically tend not to like to speak about suicide. That's the one area of mental health I feel very iffy about speaking about because it is very mysterious to me. There isn't very much concrete information on how to go about treating with it, and all that stuff. But we can no longer continue to ignore the things that are affecting our people. So I just want to encourage you before I end here to be vigilant when you are with your family members, when you are with your friends, because these are the ways that we can prevent suicide attempts and successes. That really is the way, because typically persons who have ideations and who are going to attempt suicide give clues, and so it isn't necessarily a desire to die, but really it's a cry for help. So before I leave, I just want to encourage you to be vigilant. Speak to your people. Look out for signs like persons isolating themselves. If somebody hasn't spoken to you in a few days, don't feel like somebody is cutting style on you, or they're playing brand new, or they're not checking you, so you're not checking them. Your friends might be going through hard things. They might be fighting very tough battles. One of the toughest battles they can fight is the battle of the mind. And so be vigilant, pay attention to the signs. If persons no longer enjoy the activities that once brought them pleasure, these are all signs that you need to be looking out for. Persons speak about death, start giving away all their belongings, state that there is no purpose to their life. These are all the things that you need to be looking out for. So I don't want to drag this on and on. I know it can be an uncomfortable topic, but I just wanted to talk about it for a few seconds, just so that we can all be better citizens and better friends and better family members. You never know who's going through it. So guys, Do you have any questions about anything in general? My hair, anything? Indeed, for sure, the Black community, we've had to be strong. We've had repetitive trauma as a community, not as individuals, as a community. So I think these things can take their toll. And even as this younger generation begins to come to terms with our history, all of these things can take a toll. And adulthood is the transition between your adolescence and adulthood is very difficult. Even I had a bout of depression, and I didn't know it was depression until I came out of it. I didn't even realize that I was sinking into depression until I came out of it, because I was unemployed for a few months. And prior to that, I would never have thought myself to be a candidate for depression, because I'm so happy, go lucky, and God will take care of it, and I am Miss Faith on the surface. So I never thought that I would be a candidate for depression until it hit me. So this makes me sensitive to other people. And just generally, as a community, yes, but also as Black women, we've had to shoulder a lot of the weight of our community. We've had to do a lot. And we've had to be strong, and we think that there is no other recourse. So I just want to encourage you to be supportive of your friends and your family. But more than that, we have tools, we have resources within the community. There are mental health professionals. I know as a community, we tend, especially as Caribbean people, we tend to not be trusting of mental health professionals like counselors. I remember being a guidance counselor and hearing parents say, oh, they don't want to talk to the counselor. And even growing up, the typical thing would be that we're not speaking to the counselor because the counselor will tell your business. And that is an excuse that we use as a community. It happens sometimes, yes, but we have trustworthy, confidential professionals, real professionals in the community that can help. So take advantage of these things. Also, a lot of workplaces are bringing in employee wellness programs. My workplace, for example, is quite modern and youth driven. So we may be ahead of the times, but I've seen a lot of companies bringing employee wellness programs which have the opportunity, which give employees the opportunity to see a counselor or a therapist. So if you are that person and your workplace has that opportunity, please take advantage of these opportunities. Reach out to people. There are people who want you to leave. There are people whose lives will be changed if you leave. There is purpose in your life. Okay. We want you to leave, honey child. So yes, isolation is usually a big red flag, and sometimes people who isolate don't realize they're isolating. So with my experience, with my situation of depression, because I was unemployed and nobody diagnosed me, I knew until when I came out. I work in the field. I lost a lot of friends. I lost an entire community during that period simply because people thought that I was being antisocial for being antisocial sake. And nobody reached out to me really, except my one cousin. And that is how I realized that I was depressed, because I was sleeping the entire day away. I was sleeping days at a time, and I was literally tired. Like, I was literally tired. I really wasn't feeling sad. I wasn't feeling sad. I was just feeling tired. So I was sleeping, and I credited my tiredness to just being done with university and going straight into work and never having had a break. But when I came out of it, I realized, okay, no, this was not normal. So be kind to the people around you. Do not assume, do not judge, do not take for granted that the things people do are motivated by some ill will. I learned a lot from that experience, and I learned a lot as I continue to work with persons who have challenges. Yes, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by. We shall do this another time. And I hope all of you come out and you bring a friend. I'll see you next time. I'll see you on Saturday with a vlog. And tomorrow, God willing, I will announce the winner on the community tab. So look out for it. Don't forget to share my channel, guys. I'm trying to grow this channel. Not to make any money, because it doesn't make that much money when you are a small YouTube child. But simply because I've been on this platform for a while. And with my personality, I need to see growth so that I remain motivated to continue. So that's that. Bye.